What's up, guys? Time to show off a new build. This is a dial that I've had sitting back for quite a while. I used to do some dials like this a couple of years ago, but this dial actually had a cutout. I should probably wind it just so that it's, running in the background while we talk about it, right? So I had this dial sitting back, and it wasn't actually for my the date wheel wasn't actually aligned with my movements, but guy that was making dials for me did dials for the NH movements, and I just kind of set it aside. And a few years passed, and I realized, hey, you know what? I can probably put an NH35, put this with an NH35, and actually use this dial. So you've got a custom acid etched steel dial that was green painted, then wiped clean, which only kept the green up around the edges, which gives it a really cool look, and then baked on an NH35, set of silver hands. Then we did this in a brushed PAM case, coin bezel, with a titanium diver lumed insert, sapphire glass, milled caseback, and then this is on a custom two-piece wristbound canvas and leather strap with a brushed pre-V buckle. So Mark V diver helmet, 120 click bezel. Once you click it, you must click it all the way around. So the other platform I use, you can go back and forth. So I always that was one. I mean, I like that these click, but I always, whenever I'd be wearing normal watches, before I started building watches, I'd always get it to click once. I'm like, damn it, and I have to click it around, or I go take a picture and it's like clicked over. Like, man, I gotta go all the way around and make sure it's perfect. Whereas in the other one, you can set it exactly where you want it to go, and it normally will hold decently. Some bezels hold better than others, but so I like them. And then whenever I'm used to the other, then I'm like, I don't like it. But, I guess in the grand scheme of things, it's probably better to be like this. But anyway, this came out pretty freaking awesome. I'm glad we finally got to use this dial. Looks like I need to. I always move my cloth over, because more often than not, I'm on the other side of my room. Use the foamer that we'll get to here in a bit. A little bit goes a long way. So I put a little bit on it, and there's a lot. So a little bit also is a lot. So think of both of those things whenever you're cleaning your watch. There, shiny again. Anyway, automatic mechanical, you got the NH35 in the back with a 35-ish hour power reserve, rotor to help. So as you're moving around, the rotor goes back and forth, winding and keeping the watch going. But before you put it on, you're going to want to wind it just a little bit. And how you do that is you take the lever down, releasing the crown kind of into that first position. Not that it's not in the first position really right now, but the pressure, you can't really do much here. So back the crown off. You can only do about quarter to third turns here, since this is in the way. This crown guard kind of keeps you from really getting a crank on the thing. But you do this for 4 or 5 seconds, maybe a little bit longer. That mixed with your rotor movement throughout the day should keep you going. If you do it for another 4, 5, 6 seconds, you'll max out your 35, 36-ish hour power reserve on it. You can now overwind it. It has a slipping mainspring in there, so once you're happy with your winding, you can stop you're not affecting it if you just keep going. So when you're good, you're going to pull to the 1 and only click, and you'll notice you're there because your seconds hand will stop. You can now set your time. Oh, we're going to change dates there. What is today's date? Yeah, what is today's date? 22nd? 21st. Somewhere in there. You know what? Does it do a... You know, I'm not as solid on these NH movements because I don't use date wheels. I was thinking I had a click for... I was thinking I had a click for that, but maybe it doesn't. They've got to have a click for it, don't they? I mean, most normal watches. We're learning together because I didn't... One click. Ah, reverse. Okay, reverse at 1 click will do it. So, what is today? Okay, Google, what's today's date?
It's Saturday, February 22nd.
22nd. So we'll throw it on 22. Second click. Time setting. And then I'll advance it to 22 because I didn't know where I'd be at. I didn't want to be halfway through the day. So 22nd. And then we'll actually set the time. Okay, Google, what time is it?
10:22 a.m.
10:22. Yeah, sorry about that. It took me a second to remember. Oh, yeah, you reverse wind in first position to advance the date. Put that back down. Your seconds hand will pick up and continue to run. I think I've only done one NH35. But I think it might have been a 38 then too. I don't quite remember. I'll have to look. Anyway, that's the build. Milled caseback. As with every build, you're going to get matching beads. This is going to come in a black BVW special edition box. It's going to come with watch cleaner, which is a foamer, which is what I was using earlier. Non-streaking, as you saw. Non-toxic. I didn't need it, but it's not. And it's non-something else. Whatever it is, it's a good thing. Can't think of it right now. But watch foamer, as well as a microfiber, which is what I was using earlier. Just one that's not in a package. What else you get? You're going to get some... I was like looking through my stuff, but I tossed this back on top of it. So I was like, there's normally another thing that you get, but I don't think you get something now. So leather conditioners is good on all leather here. You probably would want to apply it just on the back side. If you ever feel that it's not as soft or pliable, apply it, let it soak in, massage it in, make sure you don't put too much on there because it's going to take a while to kind of dissipate and soak in. So, but that will make your strap pliable if you would ever need to use it. And that's it. That's the build. Mark V with an NH35. I think I've only done a few of these dials, if any. I think I did them without the, obviously without the date wheel. But I think I've done 1 or 2. But these are older dials, so I might have done like 7 and just kind of forgot about it. So, because it's been a few years. But if it's going to you, congrats. Thank you so much for your support. I hope you love it. Obviously, you're getting a nice color-matched plaid pillow inside here. And we'll just see how that combo looks together. I haven't taken pictures yet, so I just thought, let's just jump right into the video. That'll make for some great pictures, right? It's like we planned that shit out. But that's the build. If it's going to you, congrats. Hope you love it. And if you want me to build you something custom and unique, reach out. I'll see what I can do. And if you want to continue to see videos like this, like and subscribe, as I put them up all the time. Thanks, guys.